control and that, quote, the job is too big for one person, unquote. We'll have more from today's presser coming up in sports. For now, I'm Charlie Sakaitis for NBC26.
Thank you, Charlie. Coming up, a Wisconsin bus driver springs into action when she notices a woman in labor on her route. Plus, blanketing Brown County, how you can help struggling families survive this cold snap.
And now, your Storm Shield forecast with NBC26 Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
It was yet another day where high temperatures were much closer to our normal low for this time of year, and we've got a couple more days just like it on the way. Here's a look at your 7-day temperature trend. 9 tomorrow, 5 on Saturday, and then a change. It looks like we are going to warm up and stay relatively warm as we head through much of next week. Right now, we are not relatively cold. We're just cold. Temperatures are in the single digits, above zero at least, across northeast Wisconsin. Right now, it is 4 in Manitowoc, and we're looking at 3 in Mountain. Currently in the valley, it is 5 with clear skies. In Green Bay, the temperature has dropped down to 6 with clear skies and northwest winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those northwest winds dropping wind chills below zero. It feels like 10 below in Ephraim, and it currently feels like 4 below in Oshkosh. But once again, just like last night, those wind chills will be dropping down into the teens and 20s below zero by the time we get to tomorrow morning. And for that reason, the National Weather Service has issued a wind chill advisory for just about the entire viewing area as we head throughout the night into tomorrow morning. High pressure slowly building in from the north and west. It is an Arctic area of high pressure, and it will continue to control our weather here for the next couple of days. Underneath that ridge of high pressure, frigid conditions across the upper Midwest today. A high of 9 in Green Bay, only 1 in Minneapolis. It was 5 below zero for a high in the ice box of the nation. And once again, more of the same is on the way for tomorrow. We're going to see high temperatures only in the single digits, but that frigid weather will come with lots and lots of sunshine. Now, tomorrow will make it 14 straight days with below normal high temperatures. We have been locked in a very persistent jet stream pattern over the last couple of weeks. A big trough of low pressure across the eastern half of the country. The cold air just pouring in from the North Pole. But it looks like that cold air is going to ease just a bit as we head into next week. The jet stream is going to become more zonal, which means it's going to be moving more from west to east across the country, and that's going to allow some Pacific air to overspread the lower 48. The cold air will move back up into Canada, at least for a little while, as we head through the middle part of next week. And yes, we could be looking at a January thaw with temperatures right around freezing or maybe even above. Tonight, clear skies and frigid chills. Lows will be in the single digits below zero. Tomorrow, breezy and very cold once again. Highs only in the single digits. My 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow is 9. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we will donate $100 to St. John's Shelter, and we did that today. I forecast 10, and the actual high temperature was 9 degrees. As we head into Saturday morning, it looks like we'll have very light winds, so the actual temperature is going to be frigid. Teens to around 20 degrees below zero. For the afternoon, only around 5 with slowly increasing high clouds. On Sunday, a chance for some light snow. It does not look like a big deal at this point. Highs will be in the mid to upper 20s. The actual high for the day probably around midnight. Mid-20s for lows on Monday. Look for a high around 30. We'll cool down a little bit on Tuesday with a high of 25. That is seasonable. That's where we should be for the middle part of January. And then we'll start to warm up again for Wednesday and Thursday with high temperatures getting pretty close to freezing. Stacey, if everything works out just right, we could actually see some temperatures get above freezing.
Wow. You know, and it's sad when we're celebrating over that. I mean, that tells you just how cold it's been and for how long.
Yeah, and 32 degrees will feel mild. It really will compared to what we've been dealing with.
Break out the shorts. Well, in this bone-chilling cold right now, it's important to remember our